Hi everyone, Catherine here with Catherine's Plate, back at you with another holiday special. Now if you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not a subscriber, welcome, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below with the bell notification so that you know when my shows are posted. Alright y'all, today I'm doing another famous recipe of mine during the holidays, and that is fudge. We cannot have Christmas without fudge. Ask my husband. He's like, where's the fudge? Alright, so in my famous fudge recipe, I use mini marshmallows. We're going to have some sugar, semi-sweet chocolate chips, evaporated milk, some butter, vanilla, and salt. Alright y'all, let's just build this thing. Alright y'all, to get started, now I'm using an 8x8 baking dish, and I sprayed the inside of it so I can lay some parchment paper down inside of it so I can pull this out. Now that's totally up to you if you want to do that, or you can just spray it and then pop it out from there. Alright, so we got that situated. Now I'm going to use a medium saucepan, and in there I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sugar, 2/3 cup of my evaporated milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Alright y'all, so I have my saucepan now on my burner on high, and what you want to do is stir this constantly for 4 to 5 minutes. It's going to come to a rolling boil. Alright y'all, as you can see, I've got a rolling boil now. So I'm going to keep stirring this for 4 to 5 minutes. Alright y'all, look at this consistency. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all see that? Alright, we're going to go ahead now and add 2 cups of mini marshmallows. And we're going to add 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Alright y'all. Get busy in there. Just keep stirring vigorously. You don't want it stuck down on the bottom. For about 1 minute. We want those marshmallows to melt and it to be a nice smooth consistency. Alright, at this stage, go ahead and add your 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then mix away. It's going to get stiff, so you want to just keep working it. Alright, at this stage we're going to go ahead now and turn off our heat. Look at that. Alright, we're going to go ahead now and put this in our baking dish. Now we're going to go ahead, pour it all into our baking dish. Spread out our fudge. Alright, now at this stage, before it gets really solid, you want to go ahead and you can put your toppings on. If you want to put nuts on it or marshmallows, we're going to put marshmallows on here. And then what you want to do is just kind of smush them in. Alright y'all, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator for 2 hours so that it can get solid. Now you want to cover that before you put it in the refrigerator. You can use a lid to your dish, or you can use saran wrap or tin foil, whatever, just cover it up. Alright y'all, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and I will see you back here in 2 hours to unveil our fudge. Alright, so I've pulled my fudge out of the refrigerator. It was in there for, well, I would say 3 hours. So because I used the parchment paper, you can see just how easy that comes out of here. Alright, look at that, y'all. Doesn't that look good? Alright, we're going to take the parchment paper off, and then we're going to cut these into little squares. There we go. Alright, so I'm finishing cutting up my fudge into chunks here to put into a nice tin. This piece right here we're going to leave right here because my husband wants that. Right now he's behind the camera. So you have to be nice to the camera person. Alright, y'all, look at how thick that is. And you see how the marshmallows just hung right in there? Look at that. Oh yeah. Alright, now you see my tin? That's where I'm putting them all. Did he steal it? I think he did. Alright. Alright, y'all, look at that. Do you see what that did? Oh my gosh, what a nice gift for people, right? Put it in a nice tin, and then you're going to put your little lid on it. Oh, and then you're going to take that to your favorite friend, work, church, party.
Camera person.
Camera person. He's not getting it all. Alright, y'all. I want to thank you so much for coming to my show today. The cameraman already tried the chocolate fudge. Shane said yes, he wants more. So that's our answer to that. Alright, make sure you comment down below, give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below with the bell notifications so that you are notified when my shows are posted. We'll be posting a lot of Christmas videos, so stay tuned, y'all. Alright, I'll see you on the next holiday edition.